Consider the set of 5 digits, 2, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Assume no repetition of digits in any one number can occur. How many 3-digit numbers, so for A, how many 3-digit numbers can be formed from this set? So I'm going to use a box table just to set it out for myself. So I know there's going to be 3 numbers. If I look at 2, 6, 7, 8 and 9, for the first value that I have over here, for the first value, it can be any one of those 5 numbers. So there's a 5 opportunity of 5 different numbers can go in there. Once I've picked one of these numbers, there will only be 4 numbers remaining in here. So this will be 4. And if I have one value in there, one value in there, then for the third value, it doesn't matter which 2 I've chosen here, there will just be 3 left. So there will be a choice of 3 for that. Coming back to our multiplication principle, that will then tell us that the number that can be found will be the number equals 5 times 4 times 3, because it's this one and this one and this one, and if I add, I multiply, and that gives us 5 times 4 times 3. Just going to write that next to it to have more space. 5 times 4 is 20 times 3 is 60 possible ways that I have 3-digit number. For number B, they ask us how many numbers with at least 4 digits can be formed. Now, to have at least 4 digits, I'm going to do the same box table. 4 digits at least means it can be 4 or it can be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to do the same principle as what we've done here. For the first number in a 4 number, I have a choice of 5. The second number can be any one of 4 because I'm already using the first or one of the 5 over there. And you can see that it will be 1 less available each time. When it comes to 5 number values, it's the same thing. 5 there, 4 there, 3 there, 2 there, 1 there. And now I'm going to say the number equals, well, that's a number equals, and I'm going to say it's 5 times 4 times 3 times 2, or is plus, and I'm going to do the same on this side. 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. This will give us 20. 20 times 6 is 120, plus 5 times 4 is 20. 20 times 6 is 120. So you see both is 120. So there's 240 different numbers, which is at least 4 or 5. And remember, if we add up. Okay, for C, for number C, it says how many 5-digit odd numbers can be formed. Now, if I have 5 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they say how many 5-digit odd numbers can be formed. Now, if I look at my values, for this to be odd, 2 is even, 6 is even, 8 is even, which gives us 7 and 9. So the first box I'm going to look at is the ones, and I see that I have 2 choices there. So I have to occupy those 2 spaces first. If I use that, I know that I'm going to have left 4 values over here, because the only way I can have an odd number is one of those 2 is going. So this 2 is the first priority. So that fills up. If I've got an even number there, any other 4 numbers can be over there. There will be then 3 left, 2 left, and then 1 left. So the number of odd numbers, and we can also say the number of odd equals 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 2, and that will equal 4 times 3 times 2, that is 48. 6 is 12. Why is that? 12 times 2 is 24 times 2 is 48. So there's 48 odd numbers. With number D, they say, what is the probability? So all of these other questions were all about numbers. You see, they say how many, how many, how many. Looking over here, how many, how many, how many. Now they ask a 5-digit number is chosen at random. What is the probability that it will be an odd number? So that means what is the probability of picking an odd number out of a probability of 5 number values. So we've calculated how many 5 value numbers there is. The number of 5 values, it's not probability. This is supposed to be a number. So I'm going to just quickly change that to read correctly. So I'm going to say the probability to pick an odd number out of the number of odd numbers out of the number of 5-digit numbers. Now we already had this number of 5-digit numbers. There's 120 different numbers there can be. So this is going to be out of 120. And how many of them are odd? So the number of them that's odd is this 48. I need to simplify. 48 over 120 equals 2 over 5. If this was a calculator active for technology active, you'll be able to see that that is 0.4%.